Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be building the best possible team here in NBA 2K23 MyTEAM. Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards that 9,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day. I would really appreciate it if you do subscribe if you haven't already to help me hit that mark. But without further ado, let's hop right into it. Start off with the starting PG position, which I think is going to be a little bit controversial, but I'm going with Magic Johnson. I really truly do believe he is the best PG in the game, especially for this type of lineup, because of the fact that he has incredible size at 6'9" with a 7-foot wingspan. The best defensive Magic we've gotten at this point in the year, really ever. 88 interior, 89 perimeter, 88 lateral quickness, 84 steal, and 80 block. Really solid gold defensive badges like ankle braces, brick wall, challenger, clamps, pick dodger, pogo stick, etc. Silver glove, interceptor, no anchor, but that's fine, especially on a 6'9" PG. Amazing playmaking badges, half bully, half post spin, decent shooting badges as well. He can shoot the three pretty solidly. 85 driving dunk, he's got good speed, and his release is also a bit improved from the last couple years. I would say it's a little bit quicker on normal than the release has been on normal the last couple years. That being said, Magic dribble style does stink, but the Damian Lillard behind the back is probably the best behind the back in the game, and he just has incredible size, incredible defensive versatility, incredible defensive versatility just overall, and coupling that with a guy who can knock down an open shot, mash at a super high level, the best moving behind the back in the game. I do think he is the best overall point guard in the game, especially for a team like this. Now, at the 2, going with Dark Matter Dr. J, I don't think this is much of a surprise. He's the most complete shooting guard in the game. 20 Hall of Fame badges on his base card, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan, an afro that makes him look closer to 6'8", 96 speed and excel, 90 shot 3, 98 driving dunk, 86 interior, 94 perimeter, 94 lateral, 92 steal, 82 block. I'm sorry, 85 block, but his stats are also overall incredible. Finishing badges are also amazing. Shooting badges, catch and shooting, dead eye. He's got hop quick first step, candles for days, clamp breaker, challenger, clamps, pogo stick. Just a ton of great badges on this card. As a trophy case player, he can get every badge added, which means you can add whatever badges you think he's missing, like Rise Up, Masher, Agent 3, Limitless Range, Dimer, Anchor, Brick Wall, and with 8 badge slots as a Dark Matter, he's got the room for all of them as well. MJ dribble style, Kobe escape, great sigs there. Really, really good release. John Wall base, Rudy Gay upper is one of the better releases in the game. Super smooth, easy to green, and consistent. And overall, he is just an absolute monster at the shooting guard position, the best and most complete shooting guard in my team, and he slots in at that 2 position, obviously. But at the 3, we're going with Tim Thomas. I don't think this is any surprise to anybody. I still think Tim is probably the best card in the game. At 6'10" with a 7'2" wingspan, he's got incredible size at the small forward position. 8 hoffs include badges like catch and shoot, Agent 3, corner specialist, deadeye, clamp breaker, and quick first step. He's got really solid interior defensive ability, great perimeter defense, 93 speed and excel, 95 shot 3, 90 driving dunk. Amazing shooting badges, really good finishing badges like gold bully, fast twitch, limitless takeoff, posterizer, rise up. Really good defensive badges as well, even a silver anchor. He's a guy who can defend at a super high level. He's got really good size. He's got the LaMelo base, which is one of the best couple releases in the game, especially on quick. MJ dribble style, Steve Francis size up, John Wall size up escape. He's got this card just has perfect sigs. He's got an amazing release. He's got incredible all around stats and badges. This is the most complete and best card in the game, especially including his animations, and is easily the starting small forward on this squad. At the power forward position, we're going with another Dark Matter. It's going to be Dark Matter Tim Duncan. And Timmy D, the more I see this card used, the more I use him myself. I really like him a lot. 6'11" with a 7'2" wingspan. Hot spots for both corners as well as the top of the key. 20 hoffs include badges like Bully, Drop Stepper, Masher, Rise Up, Claymore, couple good playmaking badges, as well as anchor, box up, breach, brick wall, clamps, etc. I don't have to list out all of his defensive badges, but he's got everything. You can upgrade all his badges. You can add any badges to him that you'd like, including limitless takeoff, limitless range, slippery off ball, etc. Incredible interior defender. He's got good speed for a power forward. He's a pretty good shooter and a very good dunker. Obviously, the badges are insane, but the release is also pretty good. Similar to Magic, he's got an improved release this year from the last couple of years. Does not move well, but I can look past that because of how complete he is in every other aspect of the card, and he is an incredible option at the power forward position, coming in at that starting power forward for us. At the center position, I'm still going to go with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as the best center in the game. I think the best center position is getting a little more more hotly contested, but for right now, it is still Kareem in my opinion. 7'2" with a 7'5" wingspan, guy with 88 speed as well. That type of size and speed, especially with his afro, is just unmatched. And he can knock down an open three as well. I know it's only listed as a 60-shot three, but you had a shoot of that. You get a floor general or a dimer boost, you're going to get that up into the 70s. And then you're looking at catch and shoot, claymore, slippery off ball as addable badges. Already has pretty good playmaking badges. You could upgrade his quick first step, off anchor, brick wall, rebound chaser, bully, masher, rise up, as well as box out beast. Really great interior defender. So he's got elite size, speed, athleticism, can knock down an open three, especially with a couple badges added. And obviously he's an incredible interior player on both ends of the court as well. Decent release, doesn't move well, but he is still an incredible card and a pretty easy option for me as the starting center on this squad. Backup PG is a tough spot for me, but I am still going to go Penny Hardaway. I think some people would consider Lonzo, some people would consider LaMelo. I think Penny is the most complete option at the backup point guard position because he's 6'7" with a 6'10" wingspan. He's got amazing size, 3 out of 5 3-point hotspots, 93 speed and excel, 86 shot 3, 85 driving dunk, really good all-around defender, great playmaking badges, really solid shooting badges even with no limitless range, amazing finishing badges as well with gold bully, fast twitch, limitless takeoff, and posterizer. Really good defensive badges again. He's just very good all the way around. He's got a decent release. He moves all right. Good dunker. He's just very solid normal leaner as well. I really like Penny a lot. I'm high on Penny cards every single year, and I really do believe him and Magic, despite LaMelo and Lonzo having come out slightly more recently, are the two best PGs in the game, and I think he's the guy to slot in at the backup point guard position. Going with Kobe being Bryant at the 2, you could also consider a guy like Ricky Davis, but I do think Kobe is the best all-around backup shooting guard. 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan, hotspots from literally everywhere. 7 hops include posterizer, limitless range, deadeye, clamps, and menace, among others. The fact he's got Hoff limitless is incredible. Every shooting badge on at least gold. Playmaking badges are also very good. Defensive badges are also very good. His defensive stats are amazing. 95 speed and excel, 92 shot 3, and a 95 driving dunk. He's a guy who can play lock on defense, but also is an incredible shooter with an amazing release, elite slasher, and moves very well. So he can be a shot creator on the offensive end of the court. His jumper is amazing, and he is, like I said, an elite defender as well. So he is incredibly complete and incredibly good at the shooting guard position. Honestly, I feel like he's very similar to Dr. J, just not quite as good all the way around, but he still is an amazing card and an easy choice for me personally at the backup 2. Now, backup 3, we get another ball handler, which is Carmelo Anthony. Not quite as good as 10 with the 3, obviously, but offensively, this card is insane with an incredible release. Hoff bully, limitless handles for days, killer combos. Not great defense. His defensive stats and badges are relatively mediocre, to be honest, but he is such a good shooter, slasher, and playmaker with such good animations, including in a release that is one of the best couple and probably the fastest release that we have currently in my team, MJ dribble style, Kobe escape. He just does a ton of things incredibly well on the offensive end of the court that it really overrules his defense and makes him the best backup small forward in my team, especially when you have a guy like Kobe who can be that lockdown defender off your bench. You don't need Carmelo to be that elite level defensive card, and he is so good offensively, can run your offense off the bench. He is an incredible option. Now, I will say the backup power forward position is probably the toughest position for me personally on this entire squad, because you could go with a guy like Giannis, you could go with Thurl Bailey, you could go with Anthony Davis. Any of those 3 guys are amazing options, and I am still going to go with Giannis. I think it is really close between those 3 guys, Giannis, AD, and Thurl Bailey, and I think you could go with any of them. But the one thing Giannis has going for him is Hoff anchor, clamps, menace, post lockdown defensively. He's got Hoff clamp breaker and quick first step offensively, as well as Hoff bully and posterizer, amazing finishing badges, can get key shooting badges like catch and shoot, claymore, and slippery off ball. Already has pretty good playmaking badges, incredible defensive badges, and amazing all-around defensive stats. Super fast for a power forward, can hit an open shot, and an incredible slasher. And y'all know how Giannis's length and slashing as well as defensive animations are every single year. MJ dribble style, Steph Curry behind the back, actually gives him somewhat decent dribble stigs as well, and a release that, while not amazing, is acceptable and can hit consistently. So Giannis, I do still believe, because of his defensive and slashing ability and the fact he can hit open, is still the second best power forward in my team, but I guess he fits in perfectly at the backup power forward, but I think he's the guy to put there despite my question mark about his shot, I guess, and the fact that I do think Thurl especially has a better shot, but still going to lean Giannis. And then finally, we have Hakeem Olajuwon at the backup center position. Some people would probably say KP, some people would probably say a Shaq. And while I will agree that if you have a KP with 10, 12, 15 Hall of Fame badges and a bunch of extra defensive and shooting Hoffs, maybe you consider putting KP here. But for base cards, Hakeem's kind of the guy. Hoff, catch and shoot, corner specialist, anchor, masher, post, spin. Good speed for a center, very good shooter. He's a very solid interior player on both ends of the court as well, with those Hoff finishing badges as well as 94 interior, 92 block, and Hoff anchor. Bunch of good defensive badges on the card, even a bronze clamps to couple all the gold and Hoff anchor badges. Playmaking badges are solid. He needs quick first step and break starter added, but you can add those to him. Slippery off ball as well if you'd like. Pretty decent release for a big man. And overall, he's a very, very solid card at the center position. He's a guy who's got great size, can knock down a three at a high level, elite interior player on both ends, and I still think he's an absolutely amazing backup center, despite the fact that some people might take a couple other centers over him at that backup spot. But this is, in my opinion, the best team that you can possibly build currently in my team. I know it's definitely questionable, and there are some other guys that are left off this team that you could potentially swap in, so let me know what your opinion is on this team down in the comment section down below, what you may swap out. But this is my opinion currently on the best team that I think you can run currently in my team. So that is going to do it for this video. If you did enjoy, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Base.